नारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरिं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे। अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितम् इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकी नन्दनं नन्दजं सन्दधे। विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिने चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लवी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसविध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः। कृष्ण गोविन्द हे राम नारायण श्रीपते वासुदेवाजित श्रीनिधे अच्युतानन्त हे माधवाधोक्षज द्वारकानायक द्रौपदी रक्षक। राक्षसक्षोभितः सीतया शोभितो दण्डकारण्यभूपुण्यताकारणः लक्ष्मणेनान्वितो वानरैः सेवितो गस्त्यसम्पूजितो राघवः पातु माम्। धेनुकारिष्टः निष्टकृद्वेषिणां केशिः कंसहृद्वंशिकावादकः पूतना कोपकः सूरजाखेलनो बालगोपालकः पातु मां सर्वदा। विद्युदुद्योतवत् प्रस्फुरद्वाससं प्रावृडं बोधवत् प्रोल्लसद्विग्रहं वन्यया मालया शोभितोरस्थलं लोहिताङ्घ्रिद्वयं वारिजाक्षं भजे। कुञ्चितैः कुन्तलैर्भ्राजमानाननं रत्नमौलिं लसत् कुण्डलं गण्डयोः हारकेयूरकं कङ्कणप्रोज्वलं किङ्किणीमञ्जुलं श्यामलं तं भजे। अच्युतस्याष्टकं यः पठेदिष्टदं प्रेमतः प्रत्यहं पुरुषः सस्पृहं वृत्ततः सुन्दरं वेद्यविश्वम्भरं तस्य वश्यो हरिर्जायते सत्वरं तस्य वश्यो हरिर्जायते सत्वरम्।
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना। Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा। Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Narayana Krishna Govinda. Our struggle is to prove nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. Life becomes easy. See, keeping this in view, that nothing is created and nothing is destroyed, there is only one way. Analyze your own experiences in the light of the authority of the scriptures. Think we all. But is it thinking or is it worrying? Worrying is also a thought, and contemplation is also a thought. See, when we take our clothes dried up, they have got so many wrinkles, crisscrossing, and they hide the beauty of the cloth. But after they are removed, again we have to keep the cloth properly. So we fold it properly, and then again here also on the shirt you'll see there is a wrinkle. But this wrinkle is not called wrinkle; it is called a crease. This crease adds beauty to the cloth. These are also wrinkles. This is also a wrinkle. Exactly the same way. Worrying is also a thought, and contemplation is also a thought. We have to find out the difference between the two. Worrying is a technique by which we are problem for ourselves. And contemplation is a technique by which we are free from our wrong notions. See, worrying, see, what to do, I don't know, people don't listen to me. Hey, continue. See, therefore, we have to think. What we have to think? Nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. Relax. Therefore, grahana jagaritatva tad hetu sapna ishyate tad hetutva tasaiva sajjagaritam ishyate. See, the dream is never dreamed as a dream. The dream is a solid experience as we have now the waking experience. Don't trust me. Analyze your own experience. We never dream the dream as a dream. It is a solid reality. Therefore, the dream is a solid reality. It is the effect. And what is the cause? As is our waking life, so is the dream. See? There was a child who was in the morning got up and started crying. So the father asked, right in the morning you're crying, you have just become like your mother. Then what happened? Dad, I had a very bad dream. What dream you had? I failed in the examination. See? Now what can a child dream? See? And what will be husband dream? See? The husband will dream. In the morning, when I get up, my wife has with a smile given me a cup of tea. It's only dream. Never happens. See? It's a universal fact that the morning the gents wake up earlier than the ladies. And the gents make a cup of tea and give to the ladies. Look within yourself. This is the truth. Therefore, our waking experiences determine the dreams. So dream is the effect and waking experience is the cause. If the effect is not real, nothing is created in dream. If the effect is not real, how the cause can be real? Therefore, either accept the dream as real or don't accept the waking as real. One of the two options. Tad hetutva tasaiva sajjagrata mishyate. And therefore, Jagrata Avastha is called as real because our dream is experienced by us as real. The day you accept that really whatever happens in the dream is just a play of the mind, be attentive. Dreams are experienced by the mind. Waking experiences are also 100% only by the mind. By the body, we do not experience anything. Every experience happens in the mind only. Now, one kind of experience, the dream, we brush it away as an illusion. But the same mind, when it is experiencing the waking, we give it a status of reality and we consider ourselves to be educated fools. See? And therefore, Jagrata Avastha is considered as real because of this wrong notion. Now, the day if you sincerely accept all dreams, brush them away. Similarly, all the waking, brush it away. No friends, no enemies. We are here just for a time pass. Lead your life cheerfully and happily. See? उत्पादस्य प्रसिद्धत्वाद अजम सर्वम उदारुतम न च भूतात् अभूतस्य संभवो कश्च कथंचन. See, it is not known that how the world is created or how the truth is created. Therefore, we say uncreated, ajam. It is not known. And therefore, from this reality, which is the real one, the Sad Vastu, how can this Asad world be created? See? From the gold, how can the clay toys be created? No. Therefore, na cha bhutat abhutasya. And similarly, from the reality, the illusions cannot be created. Therefore, neither the illusions are created, nor the waking world is created, nor the dream is created. असत जागरिते दृष्टा स्वप्ने पश्यति तन्मया असत स्वप्ने भी दृष्टवा च प्रतिबद्धो न पश्यति. So therefore the person, the jiva, while he is in the waking experience, he is influenced by the impressions of those experiences in his mind, and the same thing he sees in the dream. See, when child asked me this question, Swamiji, what do you dream? I said, my dream is only one. I am giving lecture, others are sleeping, and yet I keep on talking. There is no other mind, that's all, because nothing to do, nowhere to go. See? If I have to do something in life, if I have to achieve, then my mind will be preoccupied with that. Therefore, asat swapne pi drishtva cha pratibuddho na buddho na nashyati pashyati. Therefore, although dreams are seen so real, but when we are in waking, none of those things are seen. Like when the snake is seen in place of the rope, when we are in sleep, that means in ignorance. But the moment we are using the right means of knowledge, immediately we don't take the snake as real, it is brushed away. In the same manner, when we come to realize that as much the dream is an illusion, doesn't exist, so much the waking is equally an illusion. Na asti asad hetukam असद हेतुकम तथा सच्च सद हेतुकम नास्ति सद हेतुकम असतः कुतम. Therefore, from the non-existing things, nothing is created because it is not existing. Like from the Vandhyaputra, this is the example given by Shankaracharya. From the Vandhyaputra, from the child of a barren lady. No, barren lady cannot have a child. So from the Vandhyaputra, somebody is born. It is not possible. Similarly, from the Sat, the reality Asat cannot be created. Because Sat will create only Sat. And therefore, that which is created is Asat, that which is not created is Sat. See how confusion it is. And therefore, there cannot be any way which you can establish that either the world, waking or dream is created. Therefore, what happens? विपर्यासाद यथा जागृत अचिंत्य भूत वत् स्पृशेत तथा स्वप्ने विपर्यासाद धर्मान तत्रैव पश्यति. Like because of the delusion. See, viparyasa means delusion. Because of the delusion, we are able to see imaginary things. See, what is the imaginary thing? A girl is seen by so many people, or a boy sees so many girls. Nothing happens. But in one girl or one boy, the girl and the boy, they start imagining. I think I have come to this temple and I was standing before the Lord. That very time, this girl came and she rang the bell. Is it a message from Bhagavan for me? And then you start spinning. See? And then, and after some time, then is it a message for us that we are together here today at this moment? What do you mean? No, I wanted to propose you. Let me get my son. He's 15 years old. Oh, you are married? Oh, gone. All imagination gone. So that non-existing entity, the possible wife, was imagined, didn't exist. Exactly. Viparya. Viparya, only projection. What is not there, that is imagined. And therefore, tatha swapne, exactly in the dream also. If you just analyze your dream, what are the components? Be attentive. This example I gave you number of times. Work it on it, and I know you don't work. I had good sleep, but in between I had bad dreams. Who makes this statement? This statement cannot be made by the waker. He was not in the deep sleep. I had bad dreams. This statement cannot be made by the waker. He was not in the dream. This statement cannot be made by the deep sleeper Prajna, because how will he know that I had a good sleep if he's sleeping? Then there has to be some factor which is illuminating the waking without becoming a waker, illuminating the dream without becoming a dreamer, and illuminating the deep sleep without going to sleep. Now find out. See? Tatha swapne viparyasa dharma tathaiva cha. But in the dream, we keep on seeing so many people. So what are the things which are seen in the dream? The dream world of matter. The five elements, the trees, the rivers, animal, plant, everything. Second thing, different people. Dharma means different jivas, good people, bad people. And then the one who is going through the experience. So three factors. The dream world, the dream experience, and the dream experiencer. And all the three are illuminated by the fourth entity who has illuminated the three factors of a dream without becoming a dreamer or a dream or a dream experience. This is Turiya, the fourth one. See, friends, when we say, I am miserable, means what? Miserable is the experience. The cause of misery is someone, and I am a miserable, the experiencer. All the three things we know. And therefore, the simple technique is, whenever you are disturbed, ask a question. Who is disturbed? You immediately separate yourself from the experiencer. When you drop the experiencer, the experienced is also gone. Then what remains? Experience without experiencer. And if this is practiced sincerely, you will see mind will not be a burden for us. We are all carrying the burden of mind to such an extent that for no reason we are miserable. See? And what is the mind? Naiva manasam. Can you show the mind anywhere? Nowhere. Everything is existing in the mind, and that mind isn't anywhere. Therefore, tatha swapni viparyasat dharman tatraiva pashyati. Therefore, all the people whom we have seen in the dream, they limit to the dream. In the waking, they are totally absent. Therefore, upalammat samacharat asti vastutvadinam jatistu deshita buddhaihi ajate satam sada. Now, but our scriptures, they say that this world is real. There is Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. There are karma attributed to the different classes. And there is a Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. There is a Varnashram Vyavastha. Then what about that? So this question is answered. Look here. When we take the availability of the objects and consider ourselves to be, I am Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. If you take this thing, then to sort it out, we are given the do's and don'ts in our life. See? When you are acting on the stage as Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, you have to act. Then you cannot say, while you are on the stage and you are acting and you tell, see, dear audience, I am not Chhatrapati, I am just acting. No, you don't say that. In the same manner, when we take these two factors, when we take this world as real and when we take as somebody as real, under that condition only the Dharma Shastra is applied. See, when you are in deep sleep, snoring away, and that time you happen to kick the lamp in front of the God in the dream, or in deep sleep, you are sleeping and you moved like this thing and your foot hit the lamp and it fell down. Will it call it as a sin? Because you are not there. See, all the problem begins from this principle. Therefore, Deshita, it is Upadesha is given because Vastutva Vadinam, when we take that this world is real and Acharan, this is the right kind of conduct, those who consider it as real, for them it is said that this world is real and you have to behave in a proper way. Now, what happens to such people who are taking the duality as real? This is also a very important topic. अजाते सस्रताम तेषाम उपलम्भाद व्यंतिये जाति दोषान सेत संति दोषो अपि अल्प भविष्यति. See, now those who are accepting the duality as a wrong way of life, be attentive. See, wrong way of life is we take this world as real, we take ourselves as somebody and spend the whole life in that. These two things, if you can work on it yourself, what are the two things? Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Then how to live? Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. How? Karnataka. See? But we get so much entangled and involved that we give a status of reality to this. See? Imagine a person is acting on the stage as Chhatrapati Shivaji and the drama is over, he comes out and then continue behaving like Chhatrapati Shivaji. People will hit him. But when he was on the stage, he was appreciated. In the same manner, wherever we are, whatever we are, do act yourself perfectly well. But don't carry the burden. One example will make it clear. There was a man, he had a fight with his wife, common example. And he was in a very bad mood. And who is bad in bad mood? Husband, not the man. He was very miserable, angry, frustrated, went to office. And he went and, as usual, occupied his chair. And then his secretary, they had a very good rapport between them. That day, that secretary had to take half a day leave, casual leave. So he wrote a casual application. Sir, please grant me half day casual leave. I have to go and show my wife to the medical practitioner. Something is wrong with her. I'll come back in the lunch break. What was the reply? Nothing happens to the wife. Nothing happens to the wife. Who is making the statement? The husband. Because husband has left home after coming to the office. He has not dropped the husband at home. He got the husband with him in the office. And therefore, the moment he heard the name of the husband, then husband gave a big warning. Nothing happens to wife. Are you Chhatrapati or what? Nothing happens to wife. This is how we make our life miserable. How simple life is. If you are before Bhagwan Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna. Before Ram, Jai Shri Ram. No problem. See, life becomes so simple. Therefore, such people who are accepting the duality as real, then why they are accepting duality as real? Because they are afraid of losing everything. See, if there is nothing, that means I don't have anything. I will lose everything. My wife, my children, my property, my achievement, my Padma Shri, my Padma Bhushan. What will happen to that? I can't accept it. See? And if the same thing is happening in the dream, we get up and say, it was, I don't care for the dream. Wise people are not caring even for the waking. They don't want to lose anything because I have been doing so much in my whole life. See, to tell us in a Purana, there are stories. The story of Rishabdev Maharaj. He ruled for 10,000 years. And then he handed over the kingdom to his son Bharat and went to the forest and did tapasya. Now, when these stories we listen, what we have learned from this? What is the purpose of the story? What is the moral of the story? Moral is, even if you are a king, even if you are ruling the whole world, even it is for 10,000 years, yet you cannot find fulfillment in life. There will be some loose ends. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Etad buddhva buddhiman syat krutakruttascha bharata. Unless we know our essential nature, there cannot be fulfillment in life. And when we have discovered fulfillment in life, thereafter, yogarato va, bhogarato va, sangarato va, sangavihinaha, yasya brahmani ramate chittam, nandati, nandati, nandati eva. See? No loose ends. See, friends, our each and every mantra will take you to the reality. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. See? So, those who are accepting the duality as real and they are going by the wrong method, yet they are not that much miserable because they are walking the path of dharma. Now be attentive. In the old age, we have got two problems in our life. This is according to Taittiriya Upanishad. One is, when I was young, why did I go the wrong way? See? Kimahagam sadhuna karavam. See? and why I did not do the right things. Old age, we have to live 24 hours a day. And we all suffer exclusively because of excess of time. Keep occupied 24/7. Retired people are the most problematic for the whole society. Keep occupied, keep busy, do something without expecting anything out of it. See? Otherwise, the mind will make us mad. And then what happens? Such old people, they are not keeping occupied, they become a problem for everybody at home, outside, everywhere. Because they are not creatively occupied. One example I had given you, one Gujarati Amma, such a genius, I really love her. When her husband died because of cancer, that time she was pretty young, about 45. And all her property was taken away by the brothers of the husband by wrong means. She did not have any complaint against anybody. I stayed with them. She engaged 3-4 tailors, got the clothes stitched for the children, baby frocks, etc. Started supplying to the various shops. This happened in Bangalore. And slowly, she developed. Now, it was a big shop, one of the topmost shops in Bangalore. And then one day I asked her, I said, Amma, now why you are working? Relax, she said, Swamiji, I have seen the old ladies. They have nothing in front of them, then kitty party, all gossiping, all rubbish. But here I have invested money, efforts. So I have to see that I don't lose. Therefore, I have to work. And this is keeping me away from the wrong approach of life in the old age. Such a genius. When you invest money, then only you can work sincerely. The people who go and work in the social organization, they are a burden to that organization. See, earn money and then do whatever you have to do. Never stop producing wealth in life. Therefore, such people who take this duality, although it is wrong, yet because they are doing the sanmarga, they are going the right way. Therefore, what is our dharma? According to that we do. Satyam vada, dharmam chara, swadhyayanma pramadaha, acharyaya priyam dhanamavritya, prajatantum ma vyavachesi. See, practice that. The net result of leading a dharmic life, you are not an enemy to yourself. Atmaiva atmano bandhu, atmaiva ripuratmanaha. We are our own enemy when the mind overpowers us. We are our own friend when the mind listens to us. See, nobody can help us. We have to work ourselves on ourselves. And therefore, such people, those who are engaged in this systematic lifestyle, they will be having less problem in life than those who are taking this relative world as the reality. Upalambhat samacharat maya hasti yathochate, upalambhat samacharat asti vasti tathochate. Like in the dream, when we are seeing in the dream the elephant, it is not there, but we say, yes, I saw the elephant in the dream. So although it was Maya Asti, elephant made out of Maya or imagine, we do say that in the same manner, in this world also, we also say, yes, I have property, I have wife, I have children, but that doesn't mean I give it a status of reality. See? Don't we see in the dream, I went to Switzerland? We do say, but we have never gone. In the same manner, in the worldly things, we use the same normal language. We should not bring this Vedanta in a foolish manner. If you are going through immigration, When you go to various countries, you have to go through immigration. Immigration officer will ask, "What's your name?" No name. What is your date of birth? Ajoham. I am unborn. Where do you stay? Where I am not. There you have to behave normal. Don't become a Vedanti there. Therefore, the truth is only as we are seeing the dream, same way we live in this world. Then what will happen? Four things. Jatya bhasam, chala bhasam, vastva bhasam, tathaiva cha, aja, achala, vastutvam, vidyanam, shantamadvayam. So when this constantly world is changing, then what is the truth? Be attentive. So the man who is walking the path of duality, he accepts there is God. There is something higher. See? Now, what is that higher God? He will now start contemplating in this line. A person who is only extrovert, he will never be having this kind of inquiry. In one place, Bhagavan Shankaracharya has written so beautifully. What is the meaning of a pure mind? Normally, what we understand, pure mind means that mind which is not speaking bad, which is not disturbed, which is not angry, which doesn't carry the burden of desire, anger, etc. That is pure mind. It's okay, KG1, KG2. Real pure mind is that mind where inquiry kindles. Who am I? What is this world? Who is God? What is spiritual practice? When this inquiry kindles in our mind, then our mind is pure. So what is a pure mind? Pure mind is not extrovert. It is focus on the source. Who am I? See, such a small thing. We all know what I am. We do not know who I am. I am sister, I am brother, I am mother, I am father. This is what I am. And they are the one creating problems. Instead of knowing what I am, what is essential is who I am. Then only we have taken the right direction in our life. That is the meaning of the pure mind. Now, such a pure mind will come to know what? Jatya bhasam, chala bhasam, vastva bhasam, tathaiva cha, aja, achala, avastutvam, vidyanam, shantamadvayam. So on the substratum, which is ajam, unborn, achalam, not changing, and avastutvam, not an objective being or objectivity, vijnanam, that pure knowledge, shantam advayam, is undisturbed, non-dual reality. This will be the experience of such a person who started this spiritual practice, because now he is no more extrovert. In technical terms, it is called as, one is called as the krutopasti and second is akrutopasti. Krutopasti means he who has lived his life according to the scriptural injunctions. Akrutopasti means the one who has not done anything of this kind, but suddenly one day, as if some miracle happens, and he gives up everything and 100% introvert and goes deep into his own self. They are called akrutopasti. They have not done anything. The scriptures tell such people, they have done all their sadhana in their last life. And therefore, here, right from childhood, they are so much introvert. So, when this reality is recognized, like what it is recognized, first is Jatya Bhasam. See, Jatya Bhasam means although it is unborn, it appears to be born. Like here example is given, Devadatta Jayate iti. See, some child is born. Then who is born? Devadatta is born. Oh, Devadatta is born. Now Devadatta is not born. It is the same reality which is appearing as some object. Then Chalabhasam, Chalam iva bhasate, tathacha sa eva devadattaha gacchati iti. So first of all, Devadatta born. Now he is going. Vastvabhyasam dravyam dharmi. Bhasate vastvabhyasam. Devadatto gauro dirghova. Devadatta is very fair and very tall. So who is born? It is the body that is born. And then he is changing, he is happening, and therefore we superimpose the changes on the substratum which is changeless. See? Tade jati tanne jati tad dure tad vadantike tadantarasya sarvasya tadu sarvasyasya bhayyataha. Ishavasya tells very beautifully. It is something like, how did you come to Prempuri? I came sitting. Sitting? How can you come here? No, I was sitting in the car. Oh. So car was moving. I was sitting. In the same manner, the body, the Prakriti is moving. But I, the support, has not moved, not changed anything. To recognize this, only one practice you do it. Everything is moving in the space. Space doesn't move anywhere. In the same manner, the body is moving in me. I don't move anywhere. It looks very funny, but try. One day it will click. What? Body is in the prana. Prana is not in the body. External air, internal air. When their connection is cut, life is not possible. External space, internal space. What should be the understanding? The hall is in the space. Space is not in the hall. This example probably I gave you, I don't remember. If you take a glass and in that glass there is nothing, that means there is space. And if you move that glass here and there, the space in the glass will not move, because space doesn't move. Now in the same glass, you keep, let's say, a coffee, and then you move the glass. The coffee will move or not? Coffee will move. Now why this is happening? Think. Space is not moving. But in the same space, when coffee is put and the glass is moved, coffee also moves here and there. Think. You will conclude that coffee is in the glass, but the glass is in the space. Therefore, the space doesn't move. It's only the glass that is moving. If this is understood, in the same manner, the air is inside as well as outside. Therefore, when the glass was moving, the space was not moving. Exactly the same way. Air is outside, air is inside. And therefore, when we move, the air is not moving. Because the body is in the air. Think over it. Similarly, objects are outside, they must be included in the mind. And the knowledge of the objects takes inside to me. I know it is an object. Therefore, mind is both outside as well as inside. Therefore, the body is in the mind. Think. And when the mind drops all thoughts, then the mind is consciousness. So, Mayi eva sakalam jatam. Everything is born in me. Mayi sarvam pratishtitam. Everything is existing in me. Mayi sarvam layam yati. Everything goes back to me. Tad brahmadvayam asmyam. That non-dual reality is my essential nature. Like the ornaments don't come on the gold from outside. They are existing in unmanifest form. They become manifest, they remain in the gold, again go back to the gold. In the same manner, Mayeva Sakalam Jatam, everything is born in me, everything is sustained in me, everything goes back to me. If I is not there, waker is not there, waking world is not there, waking experiences are not there. If I is not there, dreamer, dream world, deep sleeper is not there. Nothing is there. I alone is supporting everything. Therefore, mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha. I only support waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi, like the space alone supports the earth, the water, the fire, and the air. The space doesn't have to do anything. Therefore, the real spiritual practice is a process of undoing and also unbecoming. See, for that we told you a simplest technique. Spiritual practice is not becoming extraordinary. We are already carrying a burden of too many extras. I am man and woman, I am young, I am old, I am rich, I am poor, I am educated, I am uneducated, I am lucky, I am unlucky. In addition to that, I am spiritual also. Ram, 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 Ram. Discard everything and come to a point which cannot be discarded. Like we go to sleep. Spiritual practice is going to sleep. How we go to sleep? Discard the things one after another. And ultimately in our bed, last attempt is what? I want sleep. Till this I and want is there, sleep has not begun. When this fellow who wanted to sleep, when even the I is dropped, sleep begins. To get a simple thing like sleep, we have to drop everything to discover our divine nature. Keep on holding on to this useless world. See? Therefore, as an actor is acting on the stage as if it is real, but in the heart of his heart, he knows it is not real. In the same manner, we have to conduct the business of life like I am conducting the business of a speaker. Now, it doesn't matter whether you listen or not. My time pass ho gaya. See? And for you also, it doesn't matter. You get a good place to sit for at least an hour or so. So nothing is happening. When you take this approach to life, you will never have a failure in life because the one who fails has disappeared. Like in the dream, when somebody fails, he is not failing. In this manner, these four things, jati abhasa, chala abhasa, vastu abhasa. So nothing is there, yet it appears to be happening. See? Nothing has happened. Like the clouds come and go, waking clouds come, rain go away. Then the dream clouds come, only make thunder noise go away, no rains. Then it's a pitch darkness, night. Nothing happens to the space. Then it is a cloud-free blue sky. The space doesn't become pure. hold on to the simple thumb rule. The illuminator or the support, both, are not influenced by what is illumined or what is supported. Now, first we take the illumination. Now, the vision is illuminating colors and forms, not influenced by what is illumined. See? Now, support. The gold is supporting the ornaments. Now, what that ornament is there, what form it is, it makes no difference. Exactly the same way. The space, technically space is called as Akash. And Akash is a very beautiful word. Where it is Kash is the dhatu. When you prefix A, it becomes emptiness, Akash. When you prefix Pra, it becomes Prakash, light. So the space is both the support as well as the light in which everything is existing. See? Mind will drop everything. And that which cannot be dropped alone remains. So what is drop is the Jatya Bhasam, Chala Bhasam, Vastu Bhasam. That will be dropped. And then we come to know Vijnanam Shantam Advayam. We come to this substratum, which is ever the same, undisturbed. Evam na jayate chittam evam dharma ajasmrta evam eva vijanantaha na patanti viparyaye. In this manner, na jayate chittam eva. Therefore, if the mind is not born, where is the mind show? Nowhere. When the eyes are looking at themselves, eyes disappear. Try to see your own eyes with your own eyes, you cannot. In the same manner, manasam tukim, when you inquire what the mind is, mind disappears. Instead of inquiring about the mind, we complain about the mind. Instead of knowing the intricacies of the functioning of the mind, instead of that, we are struggling and fighting with the mind. Don't fight. Love the mind. It will cooperate. See? So, evam na jayate chittam. Chittam, mind is also not born. Similarly, dharma ajasmruta. Similarly, the jiva, they are also not born. See? This example I give you so many times. Is husband born? No. See? The age of the husband and wife is the same. The age of the man and woman may be different. But the age of the husband and wife is same because they have married at the same time. See? Therefore, evam na jayate chittam dharma ajasmrta. So the husband is not born, it is dharma the jiva. Similarly, when something is expressing through the limitation, that limited expression is called a dharma or the jiva. Therefore, these three factors, don't forget them. Our face, mirror, and reflection of our face in the mirror. These three factors are essential for the establishment of the reflection in the mirror. Now, out of these three, the reflection, the mirror, and our face, which is the real one. When we take away the mirror, what happens to the reflection? Does it go with the mirror? No. Where it has gone? Where from it has come, there it has gone. In the same manner, man, reflection, mirror, wife, and the reflection, husband. So husband, wife, man. Out of these three, which is the reality. And who is miserable? Reflection is miserable. See, friends, the more you reflect on this, you will relax under all conditions. And what is the relaxation? No thoughts will erupt about anybody or anything in your mind. See? And you will see that whatever we have given importance, that alone is the cause of misery in life. You give importance to discipline, you will be most miserable person in the life. You give importance to politics, you will be always miserable. You give importance to your relations, all the relatives will come and torture you. See, give value to nobody, nothing. Hold on to the truth. Should we become sannyasi? No. There also, you will give importance to the mala. Spatik mala and Rudraksha mala and now so many of them and big sizes and all that. Now this mala they have put on my neck in that function. So if I keep this mala and walk, after some time my neck will break away. It's very heavy. Now Girish bhai is here. I can't dare to remove it. हमने इतना आदर से प्यार से आपको दिया और आपने निकाल कर ठीक है बाबा holding on. भारी है. एवं न जायते चित्तम एवं धर्मा अजा स्मृता एवमेव विजानन्तः न पतन्ति विपर्यये. Therefore, come to this conclusion. Neither the mind is there, nor the you are a jiva. Now, in place of mind, take our example of electricity. Electricity expressing through the filament as light. Three factors: electricity, filament, and light. Out of that, in place of the light, keep the mind. Bulb is there, filament is there, but there is no electricity, no light. Then electricity is there, bulb is there, but the filament is broken, no light. Electricity is there, bulb is there, filament is there, and the light. The moment the light comes, everything becomes known. The moment the light of mind manifests, the world comes into existence. When we switch off the bulb, where the light has gone. When we are in deep sleep, where the mind has gone. When the bulb is fused, where the light has gone. When the body drops, where the jiva has gone. Will the light go out of the bulb in another bulb? When the body drops, will the jiva go from this body to another body? There cannot be more bluffs than this. Last life, this life, next life, a solid bluff. See, friends. But those who are taking this world as real and I am somebody, then take tamaku and chuna, khate raho zindagi bhar. Come out of it. See? You will see, take example of Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi. He has no projects, no plans, nothing. Take our Akhandanji Maharaj. Nothing. He was not even a trustee of the trust which is after his name. He said, do whatever, like, don't put me anywhere. I don't care. See, friends, that Sri Krishna Janmabhoomi, his statue is there. Malviyaji and all other people. But he was nowhere. Because he's so rooted in the non-dual. I remember he told me, if you are established in the non-dual, Advaita, you cannot do Dharma Prachar. You cannot have any project in your head. You have to do this, you have to do... No, nothing. Things happen, let them happen. No claim. Therefore, evam na jayate chittam dharma ajasmruta. Therefore, light in the bulb is unborn. It is a manifestation, unmanifestation. Manifestation, unmanifestation. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita says to Arjun, Avyakta bhutani vyaktamadhyani bharata avyakta nidananyeva tatra ka paridevana. Everything was unmanifest first. It became manifest. Again it will become unmanifest. What is there to cry about? See? Ajo nitya shashvatojam puranaha nahanyate hanyamane sharire. See, friends, when this hall is broken away, will the space be losing anything? Will it go out of the hall? No. Because the hall is in the space. Space is not in the hall. Exactly the same way. The body is in me. I am not in the body. Play. When you are sitting quiet, except while driving, that time you play. What it is like being other than the body. Spend time on this. What it is like being other than the body. One day it will click. Other than the body means what? What is body? Body has got a shape. Oh, very good. Other than the body means what? No shape. So, is there in this world which doesn't have any shape or form? Yes, there is space. Okay. Now, what must be the experience of the space? Work on it. Then we'll come to know space is not opposed to anything. Supports everything. But doesn't get contaminated or influenced by anything. Now tell me what meditation you want. Crash course in meditation. Watch your own being. How effortless you are. At this moment, you have no single thought that you are a man or woman, rich or poor, here or there. This thought-free experience is the truth. So, abide in this and play the game of life. And when we play any game, every game has got certain rules and regulations. See? Unlike when I play with the children. When they ask me to play cricket, my rules, not your rules. First rule, I'll do only batting. Number two, I will never be out. See, number three, there is no way that I can be declared out. So when he bowled, he shouted, Swamiji, LBW. I said, I told you I cannot be because you can't see my legs. How can you see LBW? Leg before wicket. He said, Swamiji, it is lungi before wicket. See, friends, the day you accept this, you have learnt a lot in your life. Therefore, evam na jayate chittam dharma ajasmrita evameva vijanantaha. Only this much he who knows na patanti viparyaye. Then he will never be again lost in this relative world of achievements and failures, gain and loss, joy and miseries. He'll come out of it. This is what in 15th chapter Bhagavan says. Spiritual practice is what? Dvandvai vimukta sukha-dukkha sanyaihi. He who is uninfluenced by all the complementary opposites which come and dash against him. Sometimes joy, sometimes miseries, sometimes gain, sometimes loss. It happens. You can't stop it. See? So accept it. The only way is accept cheerfully or accept miserably. Choice is given about cheerfulness or misery. Acceptance choice is not given. Therefore, nate patanti viparyaye. They will not go the wrong way and suffer in this world. And therefore, the question comes, where from this world has come now? Now, here it is really the meaning of the chapter's name, Alata Shanti Prakaranam. What is Alata? See, Ruju Vakradi Abhasam Alata Spanditam Yatha Grahana Grahaka Bhasam Vidnyatam Spanditam Tatha. Now be very attentive. I'll take another few minutes. It's a very important topic. You must have done it, or you must be doing now also. During Diwali, we take that fuljadi and then move it. Is that when you move it, it appears as if there is some kind of ring there. That is called as alat and chakra. Suppose you are moving the fuljadi this way, that way, different type of shapes and all that comes. Are they anywhere? Now the question comes, how they are born? Because that fuljadi is moving. If the fuljadi doesn't move, alat chakra is not created. Same thing. Similarly, grahana grahaka abhasam vidnyatam spanditam yatha tata. When the mind is disturbed, the world is created. When the mind is quiet, there is no world. As in deep sleep. What is world? 3 parameters. It is a matrix of 3. Time, space, and object. Other than these 3, there is nothing in this world. So it is a matrix 3 by 3. Time, space, and object. And in deep sleep, all these 3 things disappear. No world. Alat chakra, stop. Then again, body identification, time, space, and object. Born. Then Alat chakra. I was born there. I was growing first vertical. Then I came to the ceiling. Then I didn't give up. I started growing vertically, horizontally. Same rubbish again and again, again and again. Therefore, like the Alat chakra, the various designs, they appear but do not exist. Number 1. Second thing, they are not created, yet they appear. Now, what is the cause of this uncreated appearance? Is the spanda, the movement of the fuljadi or the torch. Exactly the same way. When vijnana spanditam tatha, in the same manner, when the consciousness is spanda. See, spanda is a throb. Then this grahana and grahaka abhasa, knower and known duality appears. In the deep sleep, there is no knower, there is nothing known. Therefore, what is the experience of deep sleep? Aham kimapi na janami. I know nothing. Yet we have one experience. We all are merged in the bliss. This is the basic difference between yoga and Vedanta. According to yoga, Nidra, sleep, is giving importance to the absence of waking and dream. Therefore, according to yoga, sleep is also a thought. Abhava, pratyaya, lambana, vritti. Vritti means thought, Nidra. But what Vedanta tells, that in the thought, when the consciousness was reflected as Chidabhasa, and when the thoughts are totally quietened, then the Chidabhasa as if goes back to pure consciousness. Ahar Brahma Gamayati. Therefore, in deep sleep, we are connected to the divine. Like our mobile phone is connected to the mains at night. Morning it is fully charged for WhatsApp. Exactly the same way. Whole night we are one with the divine. See? And that bliss, that ananda. When we get out of a good sleep, we just want to linger for at least 2-3 minutes, is it not? We don't want to jump out. Why? It is called technically as vasanananda. The joy that we had in that deep sleep, under 2 minutes, okay. What is that? That is vasanananda. See? And therefore, when the mind is throbbing, the whole world is created. Therefore, we told you, if you are at peace with yourself, you have learned all spirituality. And to remain at peace with ourselves, two techniques. One is don't talk to yourself. Second is listen to silence. Together, dekho suno mat bolo. Dekho suno, dekho forms. Suno sounds. When the name and the form do not make any impact on us, we have conquered the world. Because what is the world? Nama Rupatmak Jagat. Nama is the sounds, words, suno, and forms, dekho. But no comments. Mind is not born. Then the mind is like a mirror, like the space, supporting everything, not getting disturbed by anything. Give it a try and be happy. Tomorrow we'll take this 48th verse onward, whatever comes. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.